We're about to learn how to register to sell African foods online in the United Kingdom. And we'll be learning from a serial entrepreneur who has done this for about 8 years. Her business is legitimately registered in the United Kingdom, and she has the required certifications and documents to operate a food business in the United Kingdom. She's also a certified chef. I met Richard Ajayi about 10 years ago, over 10 years ago at business school, and I'm so happy to have her here to share her experience with us. Let's get right in. We're in this live session to discuss how to register to sell your African food in the United Kingdom. Now, I have with me a serial entrepreneur. She's actually been doing business for like close to 20 years because if I'm looking at, I think you started business in 2008, right?
Yes.
And I remember that we met at Pan Atlantic, we met at business school. That's like
Yeah.
over 10 years ago. And I
Yeah.
remember that you were doing a fashion business then, Tomorrow Clothing.
Correct.
Yeah. I remember that a lot of celebrities then, yeah, used to wear your shirts then, and you did that for 8 years before you went on to starting a food business. And I know that your food company in the UK at the moment is registered. It is health, is hygiene and you know health compliance is registered with the government, and you have like a business insurance. So we are here today. We want to learn from people that have gone before because it's easier. They always say it's cheaper to learn from other people's experience. So, and that's why, we are talking to you today because we know that, you've been able to climb the ropes. And yes, so thank you so much for taking time out of your really busy schedule to be here with us today. I really, 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 really appreciate you. So thank you very much, Tony. So now I'm about to bombard you with all my questions. I hope that's fine.
Let's see. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, thank you very much. So the first question I have for you is why food business? Because you were doing like a fashion business before, and you transitioned into doing food. So yeah, why food?
Yeah. So to me, business is business. I love business generally. So I I would say that when it comes to business, it could be anything for me really. But it just came natural for me to go into food because my mom was a caterer. I mean, when she was working. So I could, just gravitate towards food easily.
Okay,
And like I said to you,
yeah,
I just like business generally. Once you're an entrepreneur, can always make anything work. And I just saw like an opportunity in food as well, African food
okay,
in the UK,
yeah,
and it's kind of an easy business to start, or so I thought at the time that I started.
okay,
So yeah.
okay, okay. So the next question is how did you start? Because a lot of Nigerians have relocated. In fact, I feel like a lot of Africans are getting to move from, Africa to, countries like the United Kingdom and all of that.
Yeah.
How were you able to start? How were you able to start?
Mm, okay. The way I started, I would not say I started per se because when I started, I was still in full-time job. So I still work Monday to Friday and but so I just started like in a very little way. I started on weekends. So
Okay.
I just started cooking. I'll take pictures of it. I'll put it out there. I opened an Instagram page and I involved my family and friends. And yeah, that was how it started really.
Mm,
And
okay.
I started getting orders from family and friends and some people on Instagram as well.
So so you just posted like food pictures on Instagram and people
Yes.
actually reached out.
Yeah, people reach out to me and I start telling everyone around me that see, I'm selling food. I am cooking, I'm this, I'm that, So yeah, like that.
Okay. Okay. How much would you say your capital was? Like, how much did you need to start?
Okay, for my business, I don't actually have like a proper like restaurant or store, whatever. I work from home. So if anyone, okay, let me talk for myself actually. So if you're working from home, you already have like everything you need at home. You have your pot, your pans, you have the building. Do you get? So with little or nothing, you can actually start. You just have to create. I created a menu around the food I have at home. Let's say I have rice, beans, yam, or stuff like that. So I created a menu around what I already have. So I was just working with the things I had. So you can actually start with little or nothing in terms of starting, should I call it informally, or just starting like that. But obviously, with time and more researches, I know that I had to put some things in place. Then the costs start coming in. But starting ordinarily, little or nothing will be fine to start.
Okay, great. So it just means that like it's very easy to start a food business, really.
It is easy, and you come with your passion as well, because cooking is not for the faint-hearted. You get, so it's not just because you want to make money. So come with that passion that you want to do it. Like you have something for cooking, then little or
Yeah.
nothing, you would thrive. You would thrive.
How did you get your first set of customers?
Okay, like I said, my first set of customers were my family, my friends.
Okay.
They're quite supportive. They're not saying okay, because I actually started at my brother's. They won't say okay
Mm,
because of your family or whatever. They're quite supportive. Like, okay, is this business now? Okay, that's fine. And I will make them know that okay, this one is business and this one is the one we are eating at home. And everybody was supportive. Then I had some friends come over from Nigeria. Then I think they had this comedy show, musical show, whatever. So they're like, oh, tomorrow we can see that you're posting stuff. Are you really? I say yes. I am a chef. So I just believed in myself that much. Say what?
I said I remember a lot of celebrities used to wear your shirts when you were in Nigeria. I
Yes, so
remember.
some yes. So they're like, "Are you cooking now?" Or whatever. I said, "Yes, I am." And so they gave me like this contract that anytime they come over to do their shows, so I would cater for them, and I was just doing it like that. And I got some people on Instagram randomly reaching out to me that they want this, they want that. So that's where the costs start coming in. That's where, sorry, I mean, that's when you start to spend now. Like, okay, if they want this and want that, you might not have it at home. Then you start to, you know the people's demand will start to grow your business somehow. So yeah, beginning days.
Okay. 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 I think I already asked. How do you market your business even now? Like, how do you do like sponsored ads? How do you
I've
get
tried that
new?
before. I've tried the sponsored ads before. I don't think it really worked for me, or maybe there's still another way to do it. But yeah, but I market mostly on social media at the moment,
Yeah.
and yeah, market mostly on social media, word of mouth. I already have client base now because I've been doing it for a while. I have my loyal customers. I have people that will say, "Oh no, you need to try our food and stuff." And I am also about to go on board with Deliveroo. I'm kind of on board with them. I just need to do some certain things, and maybe by before the end of the month or by next month, I should be on board, because we
Oh,
just got
great.
our 5-star rating, and I just put everything in place that would actually get me to be able, because you can't just go on board. You can't just I mean, okay, let me just even say this. You cannot just market in the UK just like that, because you're going to be in trouble if you
Hmm.
start to distribute food publicly if you've not gone through the procedures that you're meant to go through. So I feel like I can do that now because I just went through all of that. So I'm beginning to take my business to the next level. And yes, that's the point I'm at now.
Okay. That's even, in fact, you've taken us straight into the next question, which is what's the registration process for running like a home food business in the United Kingdom? Can you just take us through it?
Okay, so if you want to run like this, now we're talking like properly, not like the way I started. So if you want to run it properly, the first thing you need to do is get your business registered, either as a sole trader or a limited company, but just get it registered like the normal way we would register a business back
Okay.
home. But you have to get it
Yeah.
registered. Then the next thing you will do is you need to get some certification. I think the lowest of certification you could get is the I think level 2 safety and hygiene certification. You need to get that.
Okay.
Then you would need to have your business insurance.
Mm.
So after
Okay.
that, you need to register with your local council to say that I want to start a food business. So that's another sort of registration. It's not the same as registering your business. You want to register now that, okay, I want to operate food business in this borough, like this, how do I put it now? This area that I live in. So
Okay.
they will give you about, if you register today, they will give you up to 28 days to respond to you. They will tell you to start operation. You would register. It's free to do that. You would
Mm.
register freely, then they would send you a message that you can operate in the next 28 days.
Okay.
Then after 28 days, you can start operating. Then they will now come for an inspection to see your procedures, your processes, if it complies with the country's rules and regulation. If you're doing it the right way, then that's when it comes to the hygiene rating. Like, are you doing it the right way? Are you going according to your, what's it called, the food certification you've gone through, what you've learned
Yeah.
there? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm. Okay. So, how much did you already mentioned that some parts of the registration are free, but can you, is it possible that you just give us like an estimate of how much the registration cost, the company registration, and even for the hygiene and safety?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, okay, I'll talk for myself because okay. So the company registration for me, because I did it through my accountant, was about, excuse me, it's
Yeah.
about 80 plus that was about £80
Okay.
for the company's registration. Then the, what's it called again? The hygiene, the level 2. I didn't do the level 2 one. I did something a bit higher, but the least you could do is that. I had a diploma in catering actually, which covers like up to level 4. But if you have level
Mm.
two, that's fine as well. So I think I did that for about £100. I can't really remember, but thereabouts. Then for your insurance, my insurance is about £300.
Okay.
So far,
That's
how much? Mathematics. That's about 400. Yeah, annually. Yeah, you have to renew annually. I mean, for the insurance anyway. Then for the certification, I think is every 2 years or every year as well. You need to like upgrade yourself every year or every 2 years. I'm not sure, but I would
okay.
put that on my YouTube later when I make a YouTube. I'm not sure. Then I'll be able to say the precise things. Then
Okay.
yeah,
That's pretty much it, right? So we're
pretty much.
talking about that roughly just about £500.
Yeah, roughly about £500 for the registration processes.
Okay. Because I actually know that your kitchen has a 5-star hygiene rating, right? Did I get
Yes,
that right?
yes, we are
Well,
proud.
well done. Well done on that,
Yeah.
actually. I need to congratulate you because it's a big deal. Because I know that a lot of Nigerians are they are scared. Some of them actually they are nursing the idea of launching out and registering, but most of them don't know where to start, and so they'll just rather continue selling on Instagram or
No,
continue selling on.
no. It's dangerous to do that because if you do that and they catch you distributing food unlawfully, you can it can get as bad as you going to jail for that, and you can also be
Mm.
fined. But it's not. It's like I said, they would even give you like 28 days to do your trial and error. They'll say, okay, you've registered, you've told us that you want to start a food business. Okay, do something for the next 28 days. They would come
Yeah.
to you and check if you're doing it right. That's the inspection. So all you need to do is
Mm.
just make researches, like what are the things I'm supposed to put in place. Some of the things you're supposed to put in place is you need to get a book. The book is called the, I'm not sure, safer safety business. Safer
Okay.
safety business, I think, for caterers. So if you have that book and you've also done your level 2 certification, that will really help you on everything you need to know, everything you need to put in place, the right soap, the right cleaning agents to use. It will make you know a lot about allergies, intolerances, and everything you just need to know as a caterer, or things that are going to safeguard you as a caterer and safeguard your customers as well. Because these things are the important things. They need to know you know what you're doing. They need to know that you know what the right temperature is to keep your food cold, hot. You know, these little things. Because if you don't know that, they just believe that you're going to harm people. So when it comes to
Mm.
inspect, that's basically what it's about. Your environment is clean. You know what you're doing. You're confident about distributing food, because it's different when you want to cook your own food and eat your own food. People's stomachs are different. Do you understand? So we need to
True.
consider everybody as a whole. So yeah, if you want to start, I'll just say register your business.
Okay. One.
After you register your business. Let's say mine is Morastaste. I've registered with the companies out that, okay, I have a business called Morastaste. Then I'll register with my council that I want to start a food business. Then my council will say, okay, we've heard you. Practice for the next 28 days, freestyle. And we are hoping
Mm.
that before you start practicing, they would ask you these questions like, have you done your certification? Because you need to do that for you to be able to practice in the first place. So you will say, okay, yes, I've done my certification. So I think certification will be the next thing to do, actually. That'll be number 2.
Okay.
Then
Oh,
number
okay.
3, yeah, that'll be number 2. Then number three will be you registering with your council, your local council, the food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's called FSA actually. So
Okay.
then when you do that, they would give you time to work, then they will check you, then they will say, okay, we've seen that you're so good. Maybe it's a 3, it's a 4, it's a 5. I think 5 is the highest you can get, which is very, very good for you. So then you would have your business insurance. They would not, it's not compulsory you have your business insurance before the, what's it called, the inspection, but it's good to have it. But even if you don't have it, they would advise you to have business insurance to protect you and to protect people in case of, you know, maybe food poisoning or anything that goes wrong. Yeah, so that's it
Okay.
basically.
Thank you so much, because you actually gave like a really detailed you gave like a really detailed explanation, that, because trust me, what is holding a lot of people from starting is the thought of, how do I get information? Where do I start from? And you've been so helpful. You've broken it down. You're taking them through the steps. Thank you so much. My next question will be, how long did it take you to start making profit?
Am I making profit? Okay.
When did you first realize that I'm making some money from this thing now? Like, how long would you say? That's
Okay, about 2022 ish, 2021, 2022. They're saying, okay,
mm,
not bad. My extra income is coming in, but oh, okay, if you say it's profit, then okay, it is. I'm still in the process generally right now. So right now, I feel like, so yeah, I am still in the process. I would not say I'm making gain yet. I don't think I've broken even yet. So it's still a
mm,
lot. A lot is still going on, but so far so good. it's promising.
Okay. Um, how did you, because it also takes a lot of guts to move from running a business part-time to going full-time. At what point did you, make that decision to just launch out and just say, okay, I want to stop work now and focus on this full-time?
So when I go to work, I keep having a lot of people saying, okay, I want food. And I keep saying, oh, can you order on Saturday or Sunday? Then some people will just lose interest. And I realized that, once you're an entrepreneur, you're an entrepreneur. Like you can never get satisfaction from working for people. It's not a
True.
money driven thing. It's just a thing that is in you, you're a business creator, you want to make things work. So I am just that person. So I'm like, even if it's £10, £20, or whatever the customer is offering, and I'm at work, I feel like I'm losing out. Even if I'm going to make more money from the shifts or the job I'm doing, I still feel like I'm losing out because I'm like, this is my dream. This is my
Mm,
thing. It's different from working for someone. Then I just decided, okay, I'm going to go part time. I'll go part time. So I reduced my working days to about 3 times a week plus my weekend. So that means I have more time for business. So it was not like it was paying me, but I was just putting my energy, my love, and my passion into it. And gradually, people started seeing stability. Like if they ask for food, is coming on. I'm not saying weekend again. I'm able to say, okay, kitchen is open. I have this, I have that, and they would ask, they would get it. And I saw that I was having more client base. It was growing. They were trusting in me, and I just had to trust in myself. If people are trusting in me, so
true.
yeah. About a year and a half ago, I went full time, and since then I've been doing it full time. That's what I do right now, and there's been a lot of progress for me since then. We're going to go on delivery apps very soon. We're going on deliveroo very soon. So I feel like that's another step forward for us. So it's not just going to be word of mouth. It's not just going to be social media. It's going to be takeaway apps, helping in the advertisement as well. So
Mm.
it's,
So it's safe to say you did it gradually, like you were working, and initially you were working full time, and at the same time, delivering food. Then you moved from that, and you went on to, okay, reducing the number of
yeah,
days
yeah,
you work per week.
yeah.
Yeah, so now after a while you now took it like full time.
Excuse me. Yeah, because it's very difficult for you to just jump from working to not working because the system here, you need to pay bills. Nothing is
Mm,
going to wait just because you want to. It's actually a bit different from Nigeria, where you can say, okay, I want to start something. you know your bills, the way we pay bills in Nigeria is different. So here your bills will not
different.
wait for you to know. It doesn't care about your dreams or whatever. So I had to like transition gradually. I didn't just jump into it. So I transitioned, and yeah, I am. God help me.
I like that statement you made. Your bills don't care about your dreams.
Yeah, they
So
don't.
it's also important to be realistic
Yeah,
while you're chasing your dreams.
yeah.
I know that you ran a business while you were in Nigeria, and now you are in the UK also running a business. What would you say is the difference, to you? What would you say is that difference between running a business in Nigeria and running one in the UK?
Yeah, it's very different. So in Nigeria, like I said, I think I've said that before. It's very easy for you to just say, you just wake up in the morning and say, okay, I want to be a photographer or something, and you just start. But here, everything is structured. There's a process to everything. You have to go through that process. You can't just jump into something and wake up and say, I just want to do it. You have to do it the right way.
Yeah.
Then cost of labor here as well. Like I do everything myself. I know what I can do when I'm in Nigeria. You get, I can always get someone to help me. I can say, okay, but here I am the cleaner, I am the chef, I am the this, I am the that. I go to the market, I market myself. So I am doing everything myself because the cost to get people. I do have staff, don't get me wrong, but they're just like casual staff. Only when I have like parties or something, when I know that I definitely cannot do it by myself, then I get casual staff, people that just work with me, then pay them immediately. But for me to actually have like, you get, so it's actually expensive to get labor here. And um if things are not working on well for you here, it's not easy for you to get like support. You get,
Mm.
because like I
Like,
said, your bills.
what kind of support would you? What
Yeah,
kind of
generally
support?
support, like as a small business here, it's not easy for you to get support, like maybe get a loan or ask for family and friends to help you, because everyone has something going on for them. So it's not that easy. She gets,
Mm.
and cost of
That,
labor, the fact that it's so structured, and that would, okay, like me, like, it took me many years to get this my whole inspection and 5-star rating, and without that I can't move to the next level. I cannot comfortably have a website. They'll bring it down, they'll ask me, are you distributing food, are you supposed to be doing that, so yeah, that's the difference really.
okay. Okay. And what do you love the most? You've seen both worlds, so you know what it feels like. What do you love most about running a business in the UK? What's that thing you love the most that's so different from Nigeria?
I still love the fact that it's structured as well. It's so easy for you to predict stuff when there's a structure.
Mm,
Unlike if I want to take Nigeria, for example, now, the inflation, the this, the that, the way it affects business is unlikely to have it here. So the structure could be something good for you and it could be bad as well. So the structure is also something I like about this place. And what do I love again? Mm, I don't even know. Yeah, but so far so good.
what are the three biggest challenges you faced running a business in the UK, and how have you been able to navigate? Have you been able
Challenges
to
I've
navigate those?
faced. Mm, three challenges I've faced. Like I said, labor, like people to work. I just do everything myself. And I think that's the most difficult thing I'm facing at the moment, because I have to prep, I have to do this, I have to do that. And I have not been able to navigate it yet, honestly. So I'm still doing it. But with time, I will. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Um, do you have any staff
Just
at the
casual
moment? Do you
stuff.
have
When
like?
I have an event and I have to do outdoor catering, I have some people that I
Yeah.
work with just for outdoor events.
Hmm. So how do you then navigate like prepping, cooking, and all of that?
For
How
Is
you
it for my
able to
everyday
how
cooking?
you able how you manage, yeah, for your everyday cooking?
Yeah, I just set a routine for myself. I know the things I'm going to be needing for the week. So because I know that weekends is usually very busy. So I start to prep from weekdays like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when I am not so busy. So I start to do things like, putting my peppers in place, grinding some things, putting some things in place. So when it's weekend, I know it's just for me to cook. I would have gone to the market weekdays. I'm not just going to the market on Saturday when I know that it's a busy day for me. Although I have some busy weekdays, but I've been able to understand the routine or how the business works. That towards from Thursday to Sunday is quite busy. So Monday to Wednesday, I'm prepping most times. So that's
Oh,
how I'm
okay,
able
great.
to. Yeah,
So you need to have like a it's easier when you have like a routine and you do
definitely.
your prep. Yeah.
On days that you're not busy. On
Great,
days that are not
great.
so busy. Not that you're not busy, but they are not so busy. So yeah.
Mm, okay, okay. Um, from your experience, what would you say are the easiest businesses for immigrants to start in the UK?
Okay, because I'm doing food business, I'll say food business is an easy one. Like I said, it's not capital intensive. You can start with
Mm,
little or nothing. As long as you have the passion for it, you would thrive in the food business. Just make researches and do things right by the law. And you know, if you plan ahead, you should be able to get that little startup money that we talked about for the insurance, for the registration, and all of those things. So if you just plan ahead, about £500, yeah, you should be able to get that for your stuff. So then I think cleaning will be a good business that people can
okay,
start as well, because you don't really need a particular space. You don't need to have like a company, or you need to rent a space for it to clean. So you
yeah.
can just like build up something online, tell people that this is what you do, go with your is it your cleaning agents and your cleaning equipment, go to their houses and do the cleaning. Then let me see, what else can you do as someone that just came into the country? Maybe if you can drive, you can be like an Uber driver. I don't know. If you love driving, yeah, maybe you could do Uber, and could be a barber. You could start a salon. Oh yeah, if you can make hair. Like this, my
Oh,
hair, for
okay.
instance, now, the woman that makes my hair for me, she's doing her own thing and she just came. So if you can make hair, you can, like package it, market it in the right way. It's good money as well. So yeah, if you can make hair, if you can, yeah, have I said like three things?
You've actually mentioned like four, if I remember. You've mentioned food, you've
Yeah.
mentioned cleaning, you've mentioned hair making. I think you also mentioned driving.
Yes,
So that's
driving.
four. So
Yeah.
you gave all of us an extra.
Extra.
You gave us, yeah. So actually been really generous with information. I'm so grateful.
It's
Thank you
fine
for
if
being so
anybody
generous.
really wants to know more. I feel like, because it's live, I might not remember some things, so if you really want to know much, you can reach out to me, and I'm ready to help if you want to really go to the food business line anyway.
In fact, that actually takes me to my next question. Do you run like paid coaching sessions for people who need guidance through this process?
Well, it depends. It depends on what information you need. But if you really want me to like hold your hands and guide you through
Yeah,
step by step, yes, it's going to be
yeah.
paid. But if it's just like little informations here and there, why not? I would give it out for free.
Oh, okay, great.
But if you want
I'll
me to
share your
hold your
details.
hands, like if you want me to hold your hands step by step and we'll go through it and everything, yes, I'm gonna do that to charge.
Oh, so please look out for her. I'm going to drop her information in the caption with the video. I'm going to reach her. I'm going to add that at the end of this video. So I know, because I also run a food business in Nigeria. Although the Nigerian environment is not as structured as where you are, but I know that food business can be demanding.
It is.
So how do you relax? Yeah, how do you find time to relax?
I work
Yeah,
hard and I play hard.
yeah, yeah.
You have to
Okay,
relax.
let me just.
You need to relax because it's a lot of work. So you need to just find that balance. If you don't, I don't know. You just have to.
Burn out.
Yeah, you
See,
would.
anybody that doesn't find relax is going to burn out.
Yes, you will. You will, because food business is very hectic. Like I work some days and
Oh,
I crawl into my bed. Like I manage to have my bath and I crawl into my bed. So it's not easy at all, because you have to cook, you have to clean, you have to do this, you have to do that. You know. So yeah.
yeah, that's so true. What should we expect from Morastaste in the future?
Okay, in the nearest future, just
Yeah,
expect to see the name Morastaste. I'm hoping it becomes a household name in the UK very soon. I know it would
yeah,
actually. Let me just say, I know it
yeah,
would. So yes, so expect that, and just watch out. Keep watching this space.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I like that, and I also like because if there's one thing I love about what you're doing with your business is the fact that you're so innovative.
thank
She
you.
gets like looking at some of your pictures, and I saw this. There's this there's this like dish that you have that I really love, the yam egg with the juicy pomo. Oh
Yeah,
my god, I don't know what the name of that dish is, and every time I look at your pictures and I see your videos, I see how I can see innovation. I see you creating dishes and all of that, and because one thing about being in business is the ability to position yourself is so important, and
yeah.
that requires being innovative, and that's one thing I see. I have known you for over 10 years, and I've always known you to be like a go-getter. I've
Thank you.
always known you to be like you're a go-getter, and seeing you do this is really, in fact, for me is an inspiration, because it's something I also think about, like if I were to move, if I were to leave Nigeria today, how am I going to deal with business? How do I move and all of that? So to see that you have faced it, you've been bold enough, you faced it. That's, for me, that's so inspiring. And even seeing that you're not doing it like everyone is doing it. Everyone can say, okay, the Nigerian dishes, I can, just cooking the regular, but you're not
Yeah,
even doing regular at all. You're not doing regular at all. And
thank you
really,
very much.
um,
I'm trying my
you
best.
yeah, you really do try. So finally, how can people reach you? Can you just share like details of how people can reach you? People that need to talk to you one on one.
Okay, I don't know. I could give you my, information. You can put it after the video. Then I have an Instagram page. I think I have Snapchat. I have an Instagram page. I have a Snapchat, and I'm also on WhatsApp.
Okay.
So I
So
am
I
Mora
think.
Taste on Instagram. Just Mora Taste
Mhm.
on Instagram. Then yes, let me leave that. I'll leave it at that. Mora Taste.
Can you spell Morastaste so that people
Okay.
can get it?
So that's
Yeah.
Moras. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mora with an apostrophe S. Then
Okay.
taste. Taste.
Okay.
Moras Taste. Yeah, that's it.
But on
On Instagram.
on Instagram, I'm sure you can use the apostrophe on Instagram.
Oh, that's true. I don't think you can. I think it's just straight Moras Taste on Instagram, actually. Yes, you're right. Thank you. So it's
Yeah.
just
So please,
Moras Taste on Instagram.
so if you need to reach out to her to talk to her,
Send
yeah,
me a
you
direct
can.
message.
And be ready to pay, because honestly, she has shared, she has, she has shared. We are both. Rachel, you and I are both business people. Like,
Please
you have
tell
shared
them.
what
Help me tell them.
to pay for, and you shared it on here
Yeah.
for free. You've been so,
Yeah.
so, so generous. Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
I always love catching up with you, and it's so good to catch up with
I know
you.
it's really good. It's been a while.
It's- yeah, it's been a while. It's so good to catch up with you. Thank you so much for being here today.
You're
I'm
welcome.
hoping that we can do part 2 of this, because I was actually hoping that I was hoping to ask you about how easy it is to register with the online food delivery apps in the UK. I
Okay.
was actually going to ask that, but seeing that, I don't know if there's anything you can share, please
Yeah, I
feel
could share a
free. If
little
I
bit
ask
on that though.
okay,
So the thing
okay,
is, once you already have your hygiene rating, they will just start coming to you. I don't know if it is the algorithm that just brings them to you. So they will start giving you calls, Uber Eats, all of the Uber Eats reach out to me, but because I'm working from home, they don't work with people that work from home. You need to have like a public address, not like a residential address for them to work with. But Deliveroo works with everyone, whether you're a home caterer or So Deliveroo is the only Deliveroo. I don't know if I'm saying it properly. So they're the only ones that work with you from home. So what they do is they're going to call you. They would tell you their charge because they all have charges for you to come on board with them. Some of them, I think, let me not just say what I think actually. So some of them you pay overtime as you're working with them, and they will send you everything they need. I think I have some of, okay, they'll send you a pack like this. Okay. With everything you need and the information. Yeah, that's deliveroo. Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, I
so
see
right
that.
now I'm still on it. Very soon I'm going to be done with that. So they'll send you a pack with everything you need, and they will assign someone to you for about, I think, 66 days to guide you through the process till you start selling and you're confident enough to do your thing by yourself. So right now that's where I'm at. Then you create your menu. What you need to do from your own angle is to create your menu, how you want your menu to
Okay.
be, and to upload your pictures. They would offer you, excuse me, please, they will offer you free photography or whatever, but you don't have to take it because me, I need to have like 35 pictures and I cannot make 35 meals. So I'm telling them the only reason why I'm still taking my time is that, so I'm going to take my time. Every time I make food, I would take pictures myself because I cannot make 35 meals in a day. You get so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to do that, your pictures, and create a menu, um, put in all the descriptions so that they will know if your food has got some certain allergies. You'll be able to describe all your ingredients and everything that they need to know. So that's just basically it. Then you go live, just like we're live. So yeah. So you go live,
Okay.
then you go live. So I am not live yet, but yeah, like I said, maybe a part two. Then I'll tell you how I'm doing it, how I am coping with my online customers and the customers I've got already. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, how do I cope? But I'm sure I'll be fine.
So this is you committing to coming here for a part two, right?
Okay, maybe.
Now.
Okay, maybe.
Okay,
Just
so
like you
this is you com-
convinced me to come, you try again. You
this is
convinced me.
you committing to a part two of this. Thank you
I would
very
love to
much.
do
I'm ready.
it because then people will be able to know what to do again. Yeah, I'd love to do it. I'd love to do that.
I'm really thanking you in advance. So please, if you'd like to if you would like to buy from Morastaste, please, it's at Morastaste, Morastaste on
Yeah.
Instagram. It makes I haven't tasted though, but I know that anytime I'm in the UK, I'm definitely see
Definitely.
that
I got you.
that's your
I got you.
that's your yam egg from us. I'm
That
on
one.
it.
Noted. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much. Thanks for having me. Thank you very much.
Hello, thank you so much for joining this live today. I'm going to be back in your faces very soon. I'm actually hoping I can get someone from Canada to also share with us on this. Thank you so much and see you
All
again
right then.
soon.
Thanks, Yemi.
Bye.
Have a good day. Thank you. Bye,
You
everyone. Thank you.